Last time on What's Your Damage?
As you look to your right, you see the staircase that is constantly making and unmaking itself, and it seems to be doing at a fairly consistent rate of speed.
Cool, so we just gotta get the timing right.
And she dashes up the stairs quickly and elegantly.
And I barrel roll through the door
And
as it slams shut behind me.
Did anything weird happen to her physically when she did that?
it seems like because she was staying on the maid part, nothing happened to her. You guys are in the large room preceding the spire. You see a red phoenix, or a sun phoenix, streaking across the sky, and coming towards you is, on the tile of the floor, is a Moonfire Phoenix. So they are going in opposite directions. And you notice that when they intersect in the middle, fire comes down from the sky and a moonbeam shoots up. You see a bunch of different suits of armor, including the Archdiocese hound. And it seems like the Archdiocese hound is right next to the door.
Don't look him in the eyes, and we also have to get through the door behind him.
On the second level of this 3-level spire, you see what looks like the Red Knight. You see his giant sword, and behind him is a door that you can guess leads upwards. With your powers combined, you see him held. How long does the spell last?
A minute.
Awesome.
Bye, nerd.
But yeah, you guys get through the door.
Oh, you guys looking for a moon cleric?
Hey George, you have a spell that makes you know what stuff is, right?
Ooh, I do. Good thinking.
What's this stick?
You may wonder why I don't play the flute very often, even though I have one and have had it for as long as I can remember.
And what's the answer?
I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly, and then I send a smiley emoji.
So you guys just take a rest here. As you are resting after this doorway, it looks like the night sky. And it is just, you can see on the walls, just looks like a beautiful night sky with occasional shooting stars.
See, I told you the weather would be nice.
I don't feel good about this.
No. Wasn't this supposed to be the floor Namla was on?
Yeah.
This looks like a big floor.
Yeah.
It's a big floor.
Well, at least we're not in hell. Like the first floor.
Yes, that's behind us. It can only get better.
This is like heaven. This is better.
Practically.
Thor!
Do you think he's...
I don't think he's
here
here right now.
It looks like a big place.
Thor!
And actually, Gustus, when you yell Thor, you feel as if what the rest of you notice is that it's like he got into a rewind. He was saying Thor, and then it's almost like it double backed on itself. Like his action itself went backwards.
I turn around and start walking backwards through the room.
Okay. As you walk backwards through the... So you...
Moonwalking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are doing this. I don't... Okay. You were walking backwards, moonwalking. And then you guys see that she is, from her backwards position, moving forwards. And you see some of the stars light up.
I don't get it.
Billie Jean is your mother.
I think we need to make a certain pattern in the sky. But I don't know what that pattern should be.
Yeah.
Is there anything here besides sky and open expanse?
This looks like it just looks like a night sky. It does look like there might be some constellations that you can connect somehow. If you guys can figure it out, you can also see the moon disappear in the night sky.
What was the shape on the sword hilt thing?
It was the Archdiocese. Symbol with tentacles around it.
What is the Archdiocese symbol?
The Archdiocese symbol, to describe it, is a circular pattern that has what looks like a stylized cross mixed with the Atari symbol plus tentacles on the outside of it. So
Weird.
I'm so
Kinda cool.
lost. I can't.
okay,
I can picture it.
All right.
so it looks like
Do you think I could moonwalk that?
it almost looks like a peace symbol, and then it has
Tentacles.
tentacles at the bottom of it.
All right.
So scary. Peace sign.
It is like a scary peace sign.
Creepy
Yes,
peace.
and there are 4 tentacles at the bottom. And you do see the night sky before you. And does anybody want to give me a perception check?
Sure.
Why not? We should all observe the sky. Seems really important.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be important.
I mean, when I start moonwalking, I'm probably looking to see.
I'm just trying to figure out what Okot's doing, so I'm watching her.
10.
18.
Jorix, you see one of the falling stars. It almost looks like it could be a wand. If you were to reach out and grab it.
I reach out.
And grab it. What on earth gave you that idea?
I don't know.
As you touch this thing, the stars on Okot's midnight lariat light up.
Ooh.
Nerds.
Twinkles.
And you can almost feel as if these things are related. Because it is a circular symbol.
Touch my rope with your stick.
Jorix begrudgingly taps the rope with the stick, with the wand,
Okay.
saying, Wingardium Leviosa. It looks sort of like a dream catcher.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah.
Weird, huh?
What if you draw that and then I'll walk it
Okay.
for I don't know. I probably don't need to be doing this, but fuck it.
Of course you do.
I'm committed at this point.
Yeah.
I got the moonwalk down, so like, I'm gonna do that.
Solid plan. All right, so you touch... Oh, God. You touch her lasso with your stick. You touch her lariat with your stick, yeah?
With my wand, yes.
God, I hate this. As you touch her rope with your star stick.
You're making it worse.
I know. There's no way out.
Our stick.
You see that her midnight lariat turns white.
Ooh.
It's a good thing we split up the lariats.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to take the lariat off my shoulder and just start like tossing it towards the middle of the room. See if I can catch anything I can't see.
You're just going to
Or light anything up.
you're gonna go at the room, in the middle of the room?
Yeah, start tossing it around.
Okay.
And rope anything.
All right.
You could probably catch the stars if you wanted to.
Ooh. I always knew you believed in me.
Are you aiming at a star?
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. I'll aim at a star.
Okay, great. Let's aim at a star.
Gonna rope the stars, babe. What am I rolling?
Dex. Just
Sweet. Straight up dex.
Yep, Dex attack.
25.
All right. As you lasso the stars, you see that you just so happen to lasso the central star in this room galaxy, and your lasso stays up there,
Ooh.
and it is making a perfect circle because it's a lasso. And you see that there is an intersection of stars corresponding perhaps to some sort of symbol, maybe.
Crisscross it. Crisscross it. Jorix, crisscross it.
And I attempt to crisscross it.
When you say crisscross, what do you mean?
Connect the dots.
Yeah, with the wand.
Okay. What are you trying to make it look like?
The symbol.
The thing you drew.
Yeah. Minus the tentacles.
Minus the tentacles.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
You make the symbol, and nothing happens.
The tentacles are evil. I think we should just wait.
Yeah, but we're in the place where the evil people are. Like, it's probably... I mean, it seems pretty obvious, but also, like, these are the kinds of guys who would have passwords like 1, 2, 3, 4, so...
The tentacles on the thing I saw were in a different location than their symbol. Did you say the symbol on the sword was different than the Archdiocese symbol based, like, the tentacle placement was different?
Yeah, it's like that's a certain secret symbol within the higher power of the Archdiocese.
How were the tentacles different? Remind me.
There are no tentacles in the regular one. There are tentacles added to the secret one.
I think we gotta try it with the tentacles.
Okay, brace yourselves.
Yeah.
And I fill in the tentacles.
Okay. So filling in the tentacles one at a time, you can see that it looks like stars are moving and wiggling in a threatening manner, one by one, as if they're going to come from the sky and attack you. However, as you complete this, you see that they snap into place. And the tentacles themselves pull the sky apart. And you see a large door with a sun and a moon on it.
Hey.
It's like you parted the skies. And here is a white room and a white door.
Okay. I think someone special's behind that door.
I think you're right.
Would you like to do the honors?
Okay. I go open the door.
Okay. The door gives way fairly easily. And inside is a room divided in half, as it should be. Divided in half, you see on the one side the night sky, similar to the one that you just saw. And on the other side, a beautiful sunrise. A sailor's delight, as someone would call it. There on a bed, you see a small sleeping form, similar to a form that Burke held so many moons ago, is a small tiefling girl. And she has draped over her a shawl similar to the one that you have, and similar to the one that Zhao has.
I walk up to where she's laying and sit down next to her. And I tuck the shawl around her and scoop her up.
Draped in the shawl, you see Okat's sister, Namla. And she is being cradled by Okat. The sound that you hear is a phoenix screeching or squine. Nope, that's the wrong one. You hear a phoenix's cry there. And you see a door open beneath her.
Beneath me?
Yep. It doesn't open so that you... it's not a trap door. It's just... yes. But this is a door that was hitherto not seen.
Should probably take it.
My hands are kind of full. You want to...
I'll open it.
Okay. And once again, you see this star motif. And you see a sun, you see a moon that is in the night sky and then disappears, just going on and off.
Follow the moon?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys go down, you see, you can hear the ruckus outside, and you roughly corresponds to the spire that you were in. So you can hear a furious boss fight that didn't happen, raging fruitlessly. because you guys...
Time is all wonky here.
Time is all wonky. And you hear the gates of hell. And eventually, you reach the bottom floor, and before you is a doorway that has Thor's hammer on it.
Whoa!
And a doorway that has Saloon's symbol on it.
Huh?
That's my god. The moon god.
And then a doorway that has Zhao and with Gaius's armor around her.
Oh.
And Burke.
Fish.
I love this. I don't know why,
All right, guys.
but I do.
Well, see you on the other side.
Okay.
All right.
Do we do it all at the same time?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. On the count of something.
Go to time.is.
On 3, ready. 1,
1,
2,
3. Bye.
Okay, as you all push the doors open at the same time,
I kick mine open because my hands are full.
that makes total sense. It has been a time of trials and tribulations for all of you.
Hold on. I have to stone cutting this door.
Okay, fair. Okay, let's see.
Like as I open it.
So you're seeing like how exquisite the stonework is?
Yeah.
It is it is as if the dwarven gods have made these stone doors.
Nice.
It is beyond divine.
Nice door.
And Jorix, for you, for once in your frail young life, because you're a human being and we're frail,
Yes.
you can actually feel the God that you have so longed for such a long time flowing around you. For once, your prayers are answered, and you are not alone. You know that all of your prayers that you have sent to her and all your devotion has been heard. And you know that, and you can feel her protection. Burke,
Yes.
you see miles of food, all exquisite, and all that you know that one day you will learn each of these recipes, and you can get the sense that whatever fish god that you pray to, heretofore undetermined, your quest to become the first stand-up chef will probably be successful. You know that your skills are honed, and you are destined for great things here.
Well, I feel good about this. Maybe I can become all the things that I dream.
And also, you're not in a hallway; it's very wide open. You are not confined.
Oh, I don't feel so claustrophobic.
Gustus, while marveling at this divine stonework, you see crackles of energy, crackles of what else? Lightning. You see crackles of lightning just extending out and extending almost all to you. Because you two are so completely devoted. Your stone hammer, your Thor hammer, and your cloak, which has little fine electricity symbols.
I believe they're called lightning bolts.
That's right. That's the exact word that I couldn't remember. Lightning bolts crackle with energy. And you know that Thor himself sees for you all the great things that you used to see in yourself before you realized that you weren't a queen. But you do get the sense that he has always been pleased with you and that you have his favor and that you can perhaps call that favor once in a especially desperate time, and he will help.
Nice.
And Okad, as you walk through the Zhao Gaius door, what you actually see is you see a generations of Zhaos and Gaiuses on either side. And what's especially strange is you see farthest to the last the door that leads to the Avenue of the Gods, you see what's the current Zhao. And after her, you see a figure that perhaps is familiar. On the left-hand side, you definitely see a figure that you cannot make out, but you know that you have seen this figure before. So what I'm trying to say here is there are two outlines, and both of them look familiar, although you cannot quite place it. Although as you walk by the Zhao side, your shawl lights up. And you do get the sense that these are all faces that you have known, and have known time and time and time again. Whoa. And you exit the door, and the four of you have arrived in the Avenue of the Gods.
Ba 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 ba.
And you see Lift just like, oh, you see him just on it. He's just on his knee, just like taking a break. And you see your good old friend, your best friend, Castile. He goes, "Oh my God, you guys! Here, bring it in for a hug, everybody."
Yay! You're gonna have my hands.
Oh my God! And he kind of freaks out when he sees Namla.
I found her.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Right? Oh my Gods!
Right?
Avenue of the Gods.
Yeah.
We are okay for once, right?
We did it.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Is Lifter here?
Yeah, he's here.
Lifter's just
Okay.
Like, how you doing, Lifter? You doing all right?
I cannot begin to describe how many times my insides were on the outside and my outsides were on the insides. Oof. It is
weird. We didn't have any of that.
I can't even. Yeah, I'm sure that your struggles were just as terrible as mine.
No, it's pretty easy, actually.
That's nice to hear.
I sort of met my god for the first time, so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
congratulations. That's wonderful.
Thank you. I still don't really understand it myself. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
That's great, Jorix.
And Lifter's like, so not a thing? Not one time inside out?
No.
I got hit by a pretty big laser beam and
hit
by a pretty big sword.
Yeah, those swords hurt.
I mean, I would have been within an inch of my life if it wasn't for good old friendship.
Turns out it is a big deal.
Amen to that. And then you see Zhao appear, and she's like, oh, and you can see like the delight in her face kind of like escalates because she like looks at the four of you and she's like, Lifter, I'm kind of lukewarm on, I don't know him very well. But she's happy to see the four of you. And then she sees Castile and she looks happy. And then she sees Namla and you see her start to tear up. And she's like, let's go. And she creates the doorway and you guys exit out. And you guys are back in Mulhund, where all this is.
Whoa.
And Lifter is like, this is a mighty nice town, but can I go back home? I need to sleep this one off for a while.
You might want to stick around here and sleep it off. It's a little safer, more comfortable.
And Zhao goes, yes, and you're a friend, so you can sleep here. And he goes, kindly, and he just goes off to find a place to sleep.
Poor guy.
And you see, so you have.
As he's walking away, I want to cast Calm Emotions on him.
Aww.
Chill him out.
Yeah. You actually notice that his hat has been like his hat's actually inside out. He's like, oh.
It looks good that way.
So you have Castile, Zhao, Namla here, and so what we're going to do is, if you guys have anything that you want to say to any of these three characters, Namla's kind of asleep right now. Natch, she's been through a lot. Natch.
She's kind of always asleep, isn't she? Most of the time.
Natch.
Natch.
So if anybody wants to say anything to any of the 3 NPCs here, feel free. I'm going to save one thing for Sadie and for Okot and Zhao. So does Burke have anything to do? Does he want to say anything to anybody?
I just want to say I'm glad to be here with everyone, and I like everyone's jeans. Look really good.
You too, Burke.
And, yeah, and I'm just glad we're safe for the moment.
Yeah, that's a refreshing feeling.
That's it. That's all from me.
Yeah. Castile, I'm glad you're okay.
You know?
And you, Zhao.
Yeah, it got pretty hairy, and there's still more work to be done. But then I came to a realization when I was out there, wherever I was, right? All good things end. It's up to us to make it good. And he smiles. And we're going to.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And then Zhao's like, hell yeah.
So that's all great. On that note, we need to cure the madness in Bartol, like order number 1.
Yeah.
You know what?
Archdiocese did it. Turns out lots of guys, not just the leader name.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Gus had the assumption that the Archdiocese was like a title and not a
Archduke, Archnemesis. It made sense.
It makes total sense. Yeah.
And you see Castile's like tongue kind of come out of his mouth as he's like, all right. So you thought that the Archdiocese was just one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a shock for us all, really.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. I can totally see how you didn't see that. You know what? Yes. What is going on in Bartol?
Sorry, what?
What's going on in Bartol?
Oh, I guess bad food is making people brainwashed.
Well, let's end that then. You want to go? You want to come with me to deal with that?
Yeah.
Well, we will rain down a righteous fury.
Oh wait, Okot, can I borrow the thing to get to the treble bass?
Oh, my tuning fork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't need it now, but I'll need it soon.
Oh, okay. I might want to come with you.
All right, well, you have the ball of fast travel. You know
that's
where
true.
I'll be.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, so those two will be doing that for their downtime. Anything that you want to do, Dorks?
Castile,
Yes.
you have got to stop throwing yourself into danger alone.
Yeah, I'm with Jorix on this one.
This is an intervention. Jorix like unfurls a banner that says intervention on it.
Castile, your recklessness has affected me in the following way.
He's like, I understand what you're saying, and I do sympathize with what I regret that you guys had to go through what you had to go through. Although the rewards were pretty great. What with Namla?
All right.
That's kind of the big thing that we've been gunning for this entire time.
I mean, do you confront someone on a gambling addiction if they win?
Yes, you do.
This is why I love dwarves. An uncommon wisdom. He says,
You know, it's okay to throw yourself into danger. I'm just saying, stop doing it alone.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, Castile.
I understand that, but you do realize that
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork is great, and friendship is even greater, he says.
It's the biggest of deals, as I have learned.
He goes, and I promise you that as we navigate whatever waters we have to, I will try to be more careful. However, that does not mean that if there is something large that I have to confront and I have to confront alone, I will. Let me retake that. I promise you that I will be more careful with myself. However, that does not prevent me if my life need be sacrificed. I am willing to do that swiftly and without hesitation. I will not try to sacrifice myself before then.
Yeah, there's a difference between willing and eager. Just make sure you know where that line is.
Also, Thor owes me one, so if he can handle it instead, let me know.
Yes, if he can handle it, that would be marvelous. If he has other things to deal with, well, I'm not one unto a god, but I'm devout.
Yeah, we can try Thor first. Just ring him up, see if he's home.
But Jorix, I need to spend more time with you just in case. Right?
As friends, because we enjoy each other's company, and not as a sense of foreboding. Right? Castile?
Yeah.
Look at me in the eyes when you say that.
I am looking at your eyes, and he's like looking at your nose.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at your eyes, those brilliant, bespectacled peepers.
Yeah? Uh-huh. What color are they?
Take the shades off. That's me, Jorix.
Yeah, with that, Jorix does take the shades off. Look into my eyes, Castile.
Boy, those are unique.
Hypnotizing.
Yes, hypnotizing. He goes, I am going to need your help, along with Gus, and probably Burke, we're going to guess. Burke might do his own thing. Is that right, Burke?
Yeah.
And okay. Somebody's saying something.
And Okot.
All of us will help.
Because we're all friends, and we all work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
weirdly we're friends.
Very weirdly.
And we are all going to work together to reclaim Bartol. And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And also, we need to go to the library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Oh, boy.
Oh, can you get me volume 2 of Methylmorphs for beginners?
Methylmorphs for beginners.
I will most certainly do that.
First edition or second edition?
Volume 2? So second edition, I guess.
I just like to imagine outside, like Lifter is just like he is just like laying face down. Ugh.
I'm also still standing there holding Namla, like, Jesus Christ, this kid is heavy. 10-year-olds weigh a lot.
And then you hear, Zhao comes up to you and she goes, I know. And she goes, do you want to hold her or can I bring her to her room?
Can I bring her to her room?
Well, of course you can. It's your sister. And she goes, it's so good to see you guys. We're going to, old Okot, nope, young Okot and me are going to have a chat. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go put Namla to bed. She's really heavy.
She's surprisingly heavy.
Surprisingly, like for a 10-year-old, my God. I mean, I'm not saying she's fat. She's not, she's just.
You've been holding her for a while.
Oh, you went there.
It's just surprising how much children weigh considering how small they are.
I don't think any of us were thinking you were judging.
Well, good, because I wasn't. I just, it's like the longer that you hold something, the heavier it gets, Because, I'm just getting tired, that's all. Jeez. God.
She goes, let's put Namla to bed.
Yeah.
And
this argument as well.
I'm not arguing.
And as you and Zhao are heading up the stairs, you can see that this is the happiest you've seen her, right? Mm-hmm. Because this is her adopted daughter. And you guys go to her room and you see that the Clever Sister volumes are there. And you lay her down, put the bedding over her. Mm-hmm. And she goes, I am so happy to see you. I am so glad to see both of you. And I'm glad to know that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Well, maybe. We're being optimistic, she says. Hi, Burke.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, she goes, hi, Burke, how are you?
Yeah, I was just hanging out in the doorway here. I'll leave you alone.
You trip over Lifter, who happened to move into the doorway too. And she goes, so what did you see in the Avenue of the Gods?
What I assume was every Zhao and Gaius that ever was.
And she smiles.
Including you. And
it's true then.
Well, that you're Zhao? Yeah, it turns out.
No. Those are past Zhaos.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be a past Zhao eventually. Right?
And she smiles tightly. And she goes, yeah, that's very true. I will be a past Zhao.
I mean, I don't mean to be a dick about it. But...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know that things will be in good hands. That's why I've been praying.
Yeah. And I did also see someone next to you in line after you.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't tell who it was.
I think those things will be revealed sooner rather than later. And she smiles.
I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
And she goes, it isn't for me to know right now. I just know that the handoff is happening soon. Do
you stick around after that? It's just not Zhao? Just like, you can just hang out.
And she goes, no, unfortunately, it ends. And it's okay. We're going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I promise you that. I had the vision of Hina, or I saw the vision of Gaius when he died, and I got another vision, and it's going to be fine. I just need you to forgive. Whatever may happen, I need you to forgive. That's the only way that this becomes okay.
Forgive who?
It will reveal itself. I'm sorry that I'm being so... I'm sorry. I know. But if I give it away, we lose narrative tension.
Well, you got me there.
Yeah. But she goes, I just need you to forgive.
I'll try.
I have faith in you.
That makes one of us.
Oh. By the time I'm done, you'll have faith in yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes,
Pixar didn't happen. I don't know.
Pixar GTFO?
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not going to be I have one last thing to wander for. I have to find my guy. I have to find the next Gaius. If you wouldn't mind being here with your sister while I'm away.
Of course.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm ever going to leave this room again.
That's totally understandable. But in the meantime, your friends are here, and she gives you a big hug. And she goes, and she looks at you, and she says, "I am so proud of all of you."
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And
pretty good guys.
And so are you.
Stop.
We're all very lucky to know each other.
Stop.
So
yeah.
Go hang out with your group. I sound so old.
You don't look a day over 200.
Well, I do have a face routine. And you can see that she sits beside Namla, and she is just very tender with her.
Mm.
And you can hear her start singing a song in Swenyan. Do you know Swenyan?
Nope.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll leave them alone for a little bit. I want to come back and check in on Namla later, but yeah.
All right. And so in the bottom, we have everybody passed out Lifter. We have Castile, and he goes, "You guys went through a lot. Let's all take a knee and get back at it. Unless you want to go right into it, Gus."
I'm tired, actually.
Yeah, I think we could all use a breather.
Went to hell through a really heavy guy.
I was gonna say, did your arms get bigger? You look good.
Yeah, he's been bulking
They did
up.
momentarily. But I'm always getting stronger.
I know. Okay, and with that,
Do we ever get to go up a freaking level? Oh boy.
and he goes, "Yes, here," and you see him glow, and then ba 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 ba. You guys have gained a level.
Yes!
I thought you said 2 this time.
Yeah.
You're right. It's 2. It's 2.
Awesome.
See, that's when you remind the DM.
Yeah, it's like, hey teacher, didn't you say we get a pizza party?
You're right.
If we do good?
Yeah, it's movie day, teacher.
Yeah.
You're right. You guys get a
Promise.
You promise?
we focus in on the guard. We focus in on the guard tower or the guard's barracks, and we see Odine, who is kind of just drawing an armor set. And then she closes it, gets up, walks out the door, and walks away from the guard unit, heading towards Mount Quarg. Hi, everybody. It's your DM, Elliot, along with the rest of WYD.
Hi.
Hello. It's hard to believe.
Hello, travelers.
So it's hard to believe that we've been doing this for a full year. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway.
I can.
She's full to burst with WYD. We are so close to episode 50, and we're going to do a special bonus called How's Your Damage? Where we will be doing a Q&A with everybody, not in character, or maybe sometimes in character. But we need some questions that I can serve up to the cast. So if you want to know where the Mountain Boys came from, even though you know they come from Mount Quarg.
They come from the mountain. It's right there in the name.
But do you want to know?
Why don't we leave the questions to the audience?
Perfect. Anyway, send us those questions either on Twitter at WYDpod, on Facebook at
WYDcast.
or
email us at wydpod@gmail.com.
And in the header, put it questions for episode 50.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wank. All right.